Okay guys, quick update for Bitcoin. So listen, I'm not promoting my service today. All day long I was responding to emails, people signing up, giving out Discord invite links, accepting Twitter follow requests. It's exhausting. And I just want to take a fucking break from emails, so do not sign up for my service today, alright? So let me just cover this. I'm going to just give you everything you need to know. When everybody was bearish and the CPI data came out, I told you the DXY was going to top out and come down. I told you to buy at 19,600. Bitcoin was going to pump because the DXY was going to drop. I said when the DXY dropped, it would drop to a certain point. At that point, we would probably be up here at 23,900. That would be the point too short. So far, that has played out beautifully. This is the last video I put up. I'll put a link to it now if you want to check it out, but I basically told you the DXY would get topped out of this ring. We come down to support at the top of this wedge. This is the point that the DXY would start pushing up. That is why you would want to be short or sell. This is how it played out, guys. It played out almost exactly. We got rejected at this ring. The DXY dropped, Bitcoin pushed up. We held support, so as far as I'm concerned, the DXY is going to continue up, which means Bitcoin is going to come down. We know where our key resistance level is. We're at it right now. This is the point I told you. I gave you 2 points in that last video. Let's see here. So I told you, look, this is the same video further in. So your first point to short was 22,850, and if we get above that, next point to short is 22,945. And you can see what happened. This is what I told you to buy at 19,626 while the DXY was dropping. I said your first point too short right here was 22,800, and you can see when we hit that point, we came down a total of 5%. It was a nice little short. And the next point I gave you, you can see right here, and I'll show you some tweets I made as well. But you can see from this point we dropped a total of almost 4% down to support here at 22,866, and currently you see we're testing this point right now. So if the DXY continues up, Bitcoin is going to drop. I told you this is a potential top. I will tell you this though, if the DXY does break this support at 106 and comes down, I do not expect this to happen, but I want you to have all scenarios just in case. If that does happen, well, we know this is, I'm calling the God line right here. We know if we hit this point, this is where you go on the heaviest short. Well, at least I'm going on the heaviest short I've ever done. And the reason I'm calling it the God line, if you've been following me, you know about this line. This is where we shorted at 40,000. It was one hell of a short. This is also where we shorted 48,324. This line has been amazing. So if by some weird chance the DXY does drop, we know this is a point to go in a heavy short. However, I do think we're topped out, as I've been talking about the previous 5 videos. I think it's down from here, and that is because I expect the DXY to continue to push up. This also has to do with the markets as well. All right, let's go on, guys. So, and again, I keep you guys updated on Twitter. I was telling you further confirmation why 23,900 is an area of significance. I was showing back on the 23rd of December 2020. These are daily candles. You can see how much resistance this was. So I actually got in my short a little early, and the reason for that was because of this tweet. And then, guys, as I tell you when I enter. I said my entry will be 23,800 with a stop around 24,000. I have my stop a little further out, so I did a medium-sized trade. So I told everybody how I was trading it, and then I said when I was in. So I'm in my short. Good luck, everyone. And it played out. This was that same video a little further in. I was telling you that we had 2 intersecting fib channel lines that matched the target of 23,900. And I told you that that would be that would actually give us the timing for that upside target. And you can see that played out, right? You see this where they intersect right here? This line and that line, this is where they intersect. And you can see we hit it as resistance, we pushed above it a bit, but now we're still below. So you can see why 23,900 is such a critical resistance level. Obviously, if we get above that point, then we have more upside. But seeing the DXY pushing up, I do think this is a top to come down. But again, I want to make sure you have all possible scenarios. This is the G1 chart. Again, so many charts are confluence. You can see we hit this point and got rejected, 22,956. The next support on the G1 chart is 22,931. The Dow Jones, guys, we're coming up on a very strong support and resistance level. The resistance is just above, so I think it's very possible even if we push up a bit, the Dow is going to get rejected. You can see currently the Dow is down 115 points. And guys, when the indices are down and the DXY is up, that's even more bearish for Bitcoin. So again, let me just make this very clear. If the DXY breaks below 106, the next point you short is at the God line up here, okay? Just making you aware. But if my prediction, my analysis plays out and the DXY continues up, that means Bitcoin is going to drop from 23,949. That is why I have my stop just above this point. So guys, that's my prediction. That's what I'm expecting to play out. Remember, I use Bitget. If you use my affiliate links pinned down in the first comment description, you can do 125 times leverage. If you do trade, guys, always use the stop loss. Protect yourself. If you want to learn how to trade, I do have a tutorial with Bitget doing simulated trades. If you create an account, they give you $3,000 SUSDT as fake money, so you can practice doing longing and shorting. Practice using a stop loss. When you feel comfortable, then you could actually, use the actual platform and trade with real money. I'll put a link up to the video now if you want to check it out. But guys, that's pretty much it. Just pay attention to the DXY, and again, if the DXY pumps, 23,950 is the top. If the DXY plummets, well, this is where you go in your heavy ass short. That's it, guys. Trade safe, trade smart. I'm out.